Sportscenter. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Jamal Lewis won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He'll be out for the rest of the season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Thompson will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. A hyperextended elbow will keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now the big story of the day. Moore is going to find himself on the shelf, and that will be a major blow to his team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Packers won this contest, but will stay at the second place in the NFC North. Thomas stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Number 81 had an unbelievable day catching the ball and helped his Oilers beat the Cardinals. 49ers, Jaguars. Number 82 had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. The 49ers win this one by the final score of 28-21. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Up in Ford Field, we had the Lions not show up and lose by 22 points. The Raiders erupted for 400-plus offensive yards in their victory at Oakland. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey? Panthers, Saints. Johnson finds some running room on this one. Then it was off to the races. The Panthers go on to win this by the final score of 35-16. The Steelers won on the road and will have to travel again next week when they meet the Browns. The Eagles won this contest and will now move to second place in the NFC East. Number 40 stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Jets, Dolphins. His team, number 94, would come up with a big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Dolphins win this one by the final score of 23-20. Number 88 pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Buccaneers beat the Patriots. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cowboys pick up their 8th win of the year. And last but not least, we had the Titans come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. Just 2 weeks to go until the playoffs arrive, and just as we do every year, we're looking at a number of interesting races as teams jockey for position. We'll start it out in the AFC. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how things stand over in the NFC. So there you have it. Still plenty of intrigue left in this NFL season, as the homestretch madness is only just beginning. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
So with just 2 weeks to go now, still plenty to be decided before January rolls around. But first, my primetime players' game balls go out to these men, each helping their team down the stretch. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.